to ascend to the crown. I am fit to be ascend to the crown because I am the one that connects heaven and earth. You have taken me for granted for too long. I am the conduct between heaven and earth. That is the meaning of a true king. Somebody who connects heaven and earth. And I do connect heaven and earth. And I warn you, I caution you, you mess with me and heaven itself will come down and rape you. Because you have messed with heaven. You have messed with the real foundations of justice. You have messed with God himself. And now God himself is going to come and shine his face upon you and send you to the eternal debaucheries of hell. Because that's where all of you belong. Because you have failed. You have been given the duty of meting out justice. And you have failed in that domain. And I hereby sentence all of you to a life imprisonment with no justice anymore. And you will have like a ad hoc trial. Or you will have like the same kind of shoddy justice you have forwarded people for the past 100 years. That same kind of justice will be forwarded to you. And you would be sent to the worst kind of freaking imprisonment with heavy, heavy labor. No, you're not going to get rid of me. You're going to get rid of yourself. And that is what justice is from hereby and from now onwards. And this I tell you in the name of everything that's true, in the name of justice, in the name of goodness, in the name of heaven, in the name of God, in the name of everything and the archangels. I am telling you, I am king. And you have taken me and my life and my children for granted for too long. And this is your end. So bye-bye and quit. Quit today. Quit today. Today is September 23rd. And you will quit, sir. You will quit justice and you will quit. You will just freaking quit. You will quit and leave because you are unfit. You are an abomination to God and you are an abomination to justice. We cannot play this game of open sesame anymore. This is not justice. We cannot play this game of pinning the tail on the elephant anymore. This is a failure of society. Our society has come to a freaking failure. We are at the World War III because you have failed this woman. You have messed around with her for 3 freaking years, putting her on a house arrest, just like you've done to me. For diddly jack squat, and then you had to let it go. Why? And I've looked at that thing. It was all about, we have like a PowerPoint presentation by the Hong Kong Bank of Commerce. It's not that I know it. That is like a common public knowledge, public domain. There's not enough. That's evidence without foundation. That's the problem with justice in this country. Most of your laws, most of your orders, most of your endorsements are all made with evidence without foundation. You just about present like stupid evidence, and just because there's nobody to raise an objection, and my objections for your foundation-less evidence has been quashed by this disorder. Yeah, what does he tell me? It's on the record. This bully, disorder. You have bullied and destroyed the lives of children. You have destroyed the life of that guy. What's his name? Henry Kaz. That is the whole thing. Familiarity beats contempt. I've been living at the Superior Court of Justice. I've been living there, and I've been watching all of you. I have the eagle's eye. I have perception. I've been watching you. Like this guy, you have ruined people's lives. And I've raised objection after objection when this stupid wicked was a liar. She was a liar, and she's presenting like bullshit evidence. Evidence from Boston, evidence from here, evidence from Colorado, evidence from everywhere without foundation. You just got like a freaking photocopy or a fax thing. I'm presenting as evidence. And I raise objection objection on a foundation, saying, I'm getting sick of you. You're going to either have to shut up and sit down, or I'm going to have to do something about you. This is what the presiding bench tells me at a Superior Court of Justice trial. That's a bullshit kind of justice we have in this society. And you have created this whole thing, mandatory. Can you believe it? Mr. Dasiti is like a hard-boiled Catholic judge. He has made the sign of the cross to me so that I can hold my peace right from the bench. Okay? There's no problem, sir. We're accepting of all religions, even if you're worshipping a dog, your dog, and you're worshipping a dog, and you're kissing your dog's ass, and then you're calling that your religion. We're accepting of that. But, we draw the line when you impose your dog worshipping religion on other people. We have a problem when you impose your mandatory Catholic Church attendance of my children to the same church that Justice Donahue goes to. Can you believe the crock of shit? Justice Donahue, he claims that he has a conflict of interest on my child thing, and Miss Wicked, she knows that this Mr. Egotistic judge is like a Bible, the Catholic Church does not understand the Bible. They don't have a Bible. All they have is what, they don't follow the Bible. If they followed the Bible, if they had any kind of understanding of the Bible, then it would be like a different kind of church. No, this is like the hatred of St. Paul. That's what they follow. Or the failures of a fisherman called St. Peter. So, the mandatory Catholic Church is ordered by the Superior Court of Justice by a Catholic Church that I'm supposed to go to Justice Donahue, same church that I attended. And I am not allowed to go anywhere near that. For the first communion of my children, I've attended, supported them with all the kind of rehearsals and all that. But the final first communion of my children, which is supposed to be a big time for them, I'm not allowed. Why? Is because Justice Donahue is present over there. Justice Desserti is present over there at the first communion ceremony. And this is all according to created by, now during the trial, this Wicked, and now she's a judge. She has been playing this Desserti, and playing his weakness, his egotistic weakness about Catholicism by insisting, we are very practicing Catholics, the mother is practicing Catholics, and we want to practice the children, and we need to send the children to Catholic Church, and it's only a thing. And you have projected and pushed your religion upon us. Again, that's another big failure of the legal system. That's a failure. That's a hateful thing. And okay, we let it go. I let it go in 2017. But what has this become? The children will only be frickin' Catholics. That's what it's become. It's a perpetuation of Catholic hate. My children are only raised to be ignorant, hating Catholics. They are hateful, ignorant, self-righteous, Pharisee-like, immoral, two-faced, a stain to anything called the preachings of Jesus Christ, a stain to anything about the Sermon on the Mount of Jesus Christ. You are like a stain. That's the only thing my children are allowed to be. They will not have any other religion. They are not allowed to participate or accept or understand or appreciate or discover any other religion. That is what you have created in your Superior Court of Justice orders. And you will push it. And even what's that is supposed to be judge. What's that judge? He was appointed by what's his face? He's some justice from Oshawa. He has some big thing with the CAS. He has done a whole lot of work. He was like external justice, that is special order justice that we brought over here. I told him, go around this town and have a look at this town about what is the failure of justice. Go and look at the walls and what the graffiti says about how family law kills. But no, you are brown-nosed. That's the whole thing. You're a bunch of brown noses. Bunch of freaking brown noses. Each justice that is the fundamental thing. To be part of the member of the thing, you will first of all pay. You will pay the law society to conduct your evils. And then after that, you will brown nose each other. You will always, if this person says, that you have mandatory Catholic church attendance, you will do mandatory things. We are going to perpetuate in all orders of mandatory Catholic church attendance. Can you believe it? We still have the residential school system. We still have the 60 school system. You have brainwashed my children. My children are not freaking Catholic. We are not like haters. My children will be Quakers. We will be like beyond your putrid religion. Your religion, in the name of religion, there's been more deaths, more atrocities, more hate committed in the name of religion than any other matter. And no, we reject your religion. But no, my children are not. You have to. Even if I'm in the south of Spain, every Sunday I must take a flight back from south of Spain, come back to Sacred Heart Church, where Justice Donahue goes to church, and I must take the children to church at 11:40 a.m. every Sunday of my freaking life. Otherwise, we will send out the Sanya police. We will send out the Sanya police to go and get the children and ensure that they attend Catholic Mass at 10:40 p.m. every Sunday at the same church where Justice Donahue goes. And that is supposed to be the Superior Court of Justice. We don't give a damn if you're in London, if you're